Hey guys, Mo here. We're back for more FGO, and this time, well, actually, two days ago, yeah, 2 days ago, we finally got an update on. Oh my god, I already changed. Ordeal Call 2. Finally, I honestly thought it was gonna be sometime next week. Not gonna lie. So I was super surprised it actually came out this week, and also I just realized it came out while the CBC event is not even over yet. I thought usually they wouldn't, like, event and another event or story won't overlap, so I'm surprised they released the story when the event is not even over yet, but okay. And also, since there's a new banner, Marie Antoinette altar, and new Hassan. I didn't even know there was gonna be a new Hassan. I think I saw Marie altar before, but this new Hassan I did not realize. I never knew about this. And the funny thing is, he low-key kind of looked like Sigma in Fate Strange Fate, which is kind of funny since he has this unique relationship with the fake Hassan in Fate Strange Fate. Oh my god, so that's a tongue twister. But so, oh yeah, I forgot why was I mentioning that banner. So yeah, on my first ticket I actually got Marie Alter. Got Marie Alter. Oh my god, where is she? I don't know why I go through here. Like, on my first ticket, I was actually low-key going for Hassan instead, and I wasn't even focusing on when I was rolling, and I actually got her, but unfortunately she needed a new material, so I can't level her up all the way to maximum. Where is she? Wait, what the heck? Oh, here. It's kind of crazy. On the first ticket I got her. Well, never mind that. We finally got a new chapter, which is literally a year after. It's kind of crazy. We're getting one chapter a year now. So yeah, let's get into this. Ordeal Call 2. The inescapable. Is it Gehenna or Gehenna? I don't know. Okay, wait, Japanese area. Interesting. I think I saw in the trailer, like, this is like weird Japanese school setting. I have no idea why is that so. Why are we in, not only in Japan, but why are we in a regular ass neighborhood area? What is happening? All of these are sites I've seen before. Okay, who is talking here? And oh, also based on the trailer, we're definitely focusing on Avenger class this time, huh? Because I think I saw like Tyra, John Alter, Nitocris Alter, like there were so many Avenger class servants in the trailer. They exist somewhere in my memories. I even feel some vague nostalgia for them. I'll never forget them, no matter how far apart we may be. Wonder who's talking. Okay. Jonathan. Marie. Oh, what's his name? I forgot. Wait. Is that? Wait. Was that Da Vinci? Something about this place feels wildly off, but there are also some faces here I recognize. Friendly faces. smiling faces, kind faces. I do find it comfortable here among them, but I'm also certain that this must be either some kind of dream or an illusion. In an instant, my ill-defined premonition becomes real, and I know that the end of this fragile facade is near. A dark cloak billows in the alley, and the final trumpet blares out. Oh, wait, Dantes. Open your eyes. Put on your mystic coat. Wait, is this the first time he showed up in the main story? Well, technically, he did show up in the Solomon chapter, but this like actual story. Let's go. For now, overcome the flames of vengeance and keep moving forward. Remember your path. Remember why you're here. What the Whoa, okay. A journey of blood. Okay. I mean, I guess makes sense since this seems to be focusing on Avenger class, and Dantes was the first Avenger class servant in FGO, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And it seems the main villain for this one is the Count, and I think I know who the Count is. I think I kind of saw some spoilers, maybe. It has something to do with Dantes, which is kind of obvious. But I don't remember what he looked like. I think I saw the design, but I forgot. It's been so long. So, okay, section 2. Tokyo, the Call of Duty. The Call of Duty Case 2. Okay. The Count? You mean the guy on that audio file they just played for us? You know. The guy who scattered, the guy who scattered all those questionable you-know-whats? Yep, that's the one. He created different versions of Yogamori, each themed around a specific element, and declared war on us. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that actually, at the start of Ordeal call, yeah. It looks like he's the latest of the foreign disciples. Yeah, and he was also involved in... It's kind of funny how they make him relevant in the Fate Samurai Remnant event as well. Like, I think he kind of like made a deal with Ushigozen and created that whole singularity. Right, that guy. He kinda reminds me of Limbo. Hahaha, he did have that same kind of slimy conspiratorial vibe. Still, that being said, we have no idea if he's focused entirely on the moment like Castle of Limbo was, or if he's more their sort to plan ahead. Yeah. At present, we don't even know his true name, so ideally, I'd like to narrow down some possible identities. It would be great if Trismegistus 2 could just work it out, but it would need data we just don't have. Which brings me to why we're gathered here, having this old-fashioned in-person meeting. Oh, John. So, this is where we come in. Exactly. Eh, fine, whatever. At least there's tea and snacks. I guess that makes up for making me listen to that infuriating asshole. Also, shouldn't you be talking to the tacticians here? Why us of all people? Because today is the French group's turn. French group. Oh, here it is. That's why you, Jeanne d'Arc, and Marie Antoinette are here. Though I guess it would be more accurate to call this the French girls group or the first singularity group. Yeah. Anyway, this is our very first meeting of the anti-count committee. Wow, anti-count committee. Okay, so then why am I the only one here in the same spirit origin I had in the singularity? Why am I the only one here in the same spirit? Oh, okay. Not that it was actually me. I just know there's a record of me. There's a record of me being there is all. Record? I'm kinda confused now. Hey, wasn't I actually the bad guy there or something like that? Are you going somewhere with this? Shut up. The Count. Is Edmond Dantes actually French? I actually never really found out about that. I actually don't know. I mean, sounds French-ish. Marie, is something wrong? You don't look so good. I mean, I guess he is French. Maybe he's related to Marie. Maybe were they in the same time period or something? Yes, I can see something's bothering you. Are you okay? I can take you to the infirmary if you need. No, I'm okay, but thank you, John. I don't have anything concrete I can point to. I don't even have a clear memory of it. But there was something about the voice you played for us that seemed familiar somehow. Okay, maybe they are in the same time period. They were, I mean. It was very vague, almost like a dream. But yes, I think there was something nostalgic about it. Okay, they probably met, huh? The voice that inspires nostalgia in Queen Marie Antoinette, huh? Fascinating. Does this mean the Count is connected to 18th century French royalty? It sounds like it. I don't know if it's that clear cut, but it's definitely not impossible. He is a Count after all. Sure, it could just be a nickname or an alias, but it could also mean he really did used to be a noble. So, do we know of any Counts who could be heroic spirits? Oh, that's Edmond Dantes. He's the Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, sure. There's gotta be lots of Counts out there. Right, for starters, there are the big three Counts. Count of Monte Cristo, Count Dracula. Yeah, Count Dracula. And who else? Count, I don't know. I can't tell if I've heard that term before or not. I suppose it might just be me who refers to them that way. Then how the hell we're supposed to know who they are? Now, she didn't mean any harm. So, can you tell us who these big three are? Yes, of course. First, there's Count Dracula, the famous fictional vampire based on Vlad. Yep. Uncle Vlad. Uncle Vlad. Second, there's Edmond Dantes, the Count of Monte Cristo. Yes, sir. So, who's the third one then? I haven't had a chance to speak with him yet, but I know that title was one of the many names he went by. So yeah, Dantes never showed up in the main story, even though he's clearly very involved in the background. He's like our protector within the realm of dream slash nightmare or something like that. I don't know. I never really quite understood that. I mean, he showed up in Solomon, but he showed up in the event servants gang, so I don't know if that's technically canon or not. I'm not sure. So yeah, Mash. It's crazy how Mash never really encountered him so far. Oh yeah, him. I kind of hate how fancy that name makes him sound. Ooh, look at me, I'm the Count of Monte Cristo. Well, I think his title suits him very well. Oh, right. You guys are basically from the same time period. Oh, so they were in the same time period. Ah. Wait, so Count of Monte Cristo is actually a real person? I don't know why I thought it was like a literary figure. I mean, it's like a character from a literature or something. It's kind of like Sherlock Holmes. I didn't think he was an actual person. Yes, that's right. So who's the third Count then? Yeah, I wonder who. That would be Count Cagliostro. Oh, I've heard the name before, but I don't know who that is. He was most notably involved in a distressing incident pertaining to Queen Marie. Also related to her, okay. Distressing incident. Personally, I had a hard time choosing between him and Count Fersen for the third Count. Say much. What is it, Marie? Why is your finger on your lips? Oh, right. I'm so sorry. Oh. Nah, Count Fersen doesn't seem right to me. Okay, so Marie wanted Mash to keep quiet about Count Fersen, I guess. I don't know who that is. Count Cagliostro, on the other hand, I've had my eye on him as a possible foreign disciple too. Do you remember anything about him, Marie? So was this big, distressing incident, huh? He tried to overthrow the royal family? I'm not sure. Maybe, possibly, that might have been a part of it, I think. Oh, great. That clears it up. That clears it right up then. The incident was known as the Affair of the Diamond Necklace. It was a high-profile scandal involving the diamond necklace it's named for. Oh, very self-explanatory title. The criminals responsible forged Queen Marie's signature, which led to a lot of public outrage aimed directly at her. Oh no. Of course, the rumors turned out to be baseless, and her name was eventually cleared, but yes, that's right. I do love that necklace, I really do. It's absolutely beautiful, and it shines like the stars in the sky. But I can't deny there are some unpleasant memories associated with it. Just a few, mind you. That's terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you. At the time, the people of France were already very unhappy with the political situation and their own livelihoods. So in a sense, the necklace incident may have given them a perfect target for their frustrations. But still, it's not right that Marie got blamed for something she didn't do. No, of course not. Okay, Queenie, listen up. When that shit happens, you burn everything to the ground. Everything. I can relate just a tiny bit, but seriously, do not do that. Anyway, the one thought to be chiefly responsible for the whole affair was Count Alessandro di Cagliostro. Okay, that's his full name. He was an aventurier. Okay, I guess that's French. And an adventurer who was immensely popular with the people of France at the time. Count Cagliostro. Aventurier? What else can you tell us about him? I'm afraid I don't know much. I only met him in person once. Let's see, I think he made a splash in high Parisian society by claiming to be an expert in evocation. The word on the street was that he was a summoner, an alchemist, a physician, and a philanthropist. Wow. I think there were even some rumors that said he was the prince of an eastern country that had fallen to ruin. I heard that he really did help the people of Paris by healing their illnesses and giving them money. So maybe he wasn't all that bad at heart. You're freaking shitting me? This is the same guy who tried to frame you for fraud, right? That's plenty evil in my book. That assumes he really was the mastermind, but yes. Especially since the necklace in question was valued at 1.6 million lovers. Okay, I don't know how you pronounce that. But the thing is, he was never... Wait, Da Vinci is also French, right? It just occurred to me. Wait, no. Da Vinci is not French. Da Vinci is Italian. But the thing is, he was never tried for that crime in court, was he? No, he wasn't. Wait, really? In the end, we never knew for sure whether he was innocent or just covered his tracks really well. Either way, he was still ultimately forced to leave Paris. Suffice to say, he was a mysterious man indeed, and we have no idea what he really did or didn't do. Some people believe that the distrust people felt for the royal family as a result of this necklace incident makes Count Cagliostro partly responsible for the French Revolution. Ooh, yikes. Huh, impressive. If that's true, that would make him an enemy of the royal family's authority and an aventurier of the people. Aventurier? Do you remember your impression of him, Marie? Well, I remember his manners were impeccable. But at the same time, it also kind of felt like there was something empty behind his smile. Damn, that's the loudest car outside. Mash. Right, senpai. I feel like Marie's impressions of Count Cagliostro align with our impressions of his voice from when we encountered him the other day. Wait, the other day? Wait, what? Yeah, and that's not all. That whole bit about his smile being empty sounds super limbo-ish to me. Oh, okay, so right now they're assuming the Count is actually Cagliostro. Too bad. I kinda knew who the Count is already, so kinda takes away the mystery part for me. Kinda sucks, but well, it's just the internet doing the internet thing. Can't run away from spoilers sometimes. I know what you mean. Indeed, that's entirely possible. Who's this? Limbo? That'll be kind of funny. Oh shit! Oh wait, what? Wait, what? Just show up here now? Out of nowhere? Hi Dantes, you were listening to us? What, huh? What's that even supposed to mean? I'm curious too. Good question. So you came to see us today. How do you do, Count? Count? Now I see it. This is most certainly Edmond Dantes. It's crazy, this is her first time, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I really should be more specific, shouldn't I? How do you do, Count of Monte Cristo? Your Majesty. I guess they're on good terms. So Dantes, You just said that's entirely possible. Can I ask what exactly was you were talking about? Am I right in assuming you meant the possibility that this new foreign disciple is Count Cagliostro? You are. From everything I've heard, the Count, the new foreign disciple, seems to fit Cagliostro to a T. Then I really wish I didn't know who the Count is, because right now it's like all this like guessing, and like it's not. Damn it takes away. Like I'm not immersed in the deductions here. As I recall, you say he used a woman's dead body. Yes, he did. How very like him to dress up a base vulgarity as satire. He makes me sick. Be warned, Minami. Cagliostro will stop at nothing to corner his prey. That's so. Interesting. What is? Oh, that he's apparently so confident about this. I take it there are reasons you're so sure it's him, Dantes? Yes, he and I are bound together, no matter how much I wish it were otherwise. Bound together? Count Cagliostro may have been exonerated in regards to the necklace incident, but he went on to be imprisoned in Rome, where he died in 1795. So how could you and he be bound together? How old were you back then? You must have been pretty young, no? I fail to see how you could have had much interaction with him. Your logic is sound. I first met him in 1838. First met in 1838? But he died in 1795? Okay. But the man I saw was either blessed with eternal youth or an unnaturally extended lifespan. He would hardly be the first of his kind. Still, be careful around him. He is as slippery and tenacious as a serpent. Okay, bye. Hey, he just disappeared back into your shadow. Wait, into my shadow. Wow, he really is the shadow protector of us, huh? He must really like it in there. I think he's probably just using his spirit form, you know? Like any heroic spirit. See, it's cause you keep letting people get away with this kind of shit that... whatever. If you're fine, it's fine. So according to Dantes, Count Cagliostro did not die at Forte di San Leo in 1795, but was somehow able to extend his lifespan such that he was still active in 1838. I mean, you guys did say he could be an alchemist, maybe something to do with that. Well, he was rumored to be a summoner and an alchemist. I just said that. If he really was part of the magecraft world, then it's definitely possible. Of course, ever since the AD era began, most mages have tried to keep themselves out of the history books, but I guess there are always exceptions. Try to keep themselves out of the history books. I guess, well, I guess. Oh, that's rich coming from you. Oh, but I guess it's not really you, is it? Come now, Alter. Mash was going to point that out, but before you stole her thunder. Oh no, I wasn't. I was just, No, you have a point. My previous self was unusual in that regard. She was an unparalleled Renaissance genius after all. I mean, what? Wait, wasn't Da Vinci's like around 14th or 15th century? I don't know. I don't really know that. Well, of course, everyone knows Leonardo da Vinci was a genius who made an indelible mark on history. It's amazing what you accomplish. Is being a genius really all that great? It sure is. Well, that's our Da Vinci for you. Of course it's great. If I had happened to go to the same school as you, Minami, I would get full marks on every test in every subject, no question. Oh, except for PE, of course. No fair, and excluding PE only makes it more unfair. But like, even putting that aside, aren't you too young to go to the same school as him? Yeah, technically, she's like, how long has it been since the start of part 2? Technically, within the game. Is it actually like 6 years or actually like within a year? Not necessarily. A genius like her could have skipped a few grades to get there. Huh, is that right? Then I guess it'd probably work out. I bet school would have been a lot more fun with you there, Da Vinci. Then again, I'll probably make a better teacher than student. Oh my, what an adorable teacher you make. I know I would love attending a school where you were teaching. That sounds great. I wish we could all go to school like that. I've never attended school before. You were a farmer's daughter, huh? Me neither. I'd like to go to the school you teach at too, Miss Da Vinci. School, huh? That does sound like fun, but opening a school in Caldea would be one hell of a job. Well, I guess all this talking about school is gonna affect whatever we're gonna deal with moving forward, huh? Say, Master, you used to go to school before you came to Caldea, right? Any geniuses like her at your school? I would remember anyone on Da Vinci's level. I know, my school was pretty ordinary. Ordinary, huh? Yeah, that's about your speed. Damn, okay. Hello? Oh, wait, what? Perhaps I said too much. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Still, it was worth the trouble. Now I know where my spirit origin, my flames must go. Wait, what? Wait, is he bleeding? The call of duty, huh? Very well. Then I will answer that call in my own way. Wait, why are you bleeding? What the fuck? He stops speaking, exhales a faint breath. Normally, this would be where his distinctive laughter like that. Wait, no, that's Leslie Shuen. Wait, how did he? I think it sounds similar to that. Where his distinctive laughter echoed through the hallway like joyous applause. But today, there is no applause. There is no thunderous laughter. There is only the low, curt sound of measured breathing. Wait, why are you breathing? Why are you breathing? Why are you bleeding, bro? What the fuck? Tinged with a bloody cough. What happened? And with that, wait, what's happening? He slowly sets off for parts unknown. Wait, what? What's happening? Wait, what? Wait, why are you bleeding? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Okay. What happened to you? What did you do? Whatever, let's continue with part 2. Kadok. The Count. You mean the new foreign disciple? What about him? Count Cagliostro. I see. True, he's arguably one of the greatest con artists of all time. Alright, Minami, if you won't say it, I will. Around Chaldea, the first person the title Count brings to mind can only be Dantes. Edmond Dantes, the Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. And then there's what happened with Holmes. Technically, he may not have betrayed us, but the Count didn't sound anything like Dantes. So what? There are any number of ways to disguise your voice with magecraft or even just modern technology. That alone doesn't prove anything. Am I wrong? I guess not. Hey, come on. I'm not blaming you or anything. I'm just saying, if you want to trust him, don't do it blindly. You don't have to stay away from him, but you should at least keep an eye on him. That's all. Alright. Sheesh. That was maybe the most begrudging nod I've ever seen, but I guess it's fine. My job here is just to nitpick. You're the last master of Chaldea. Whatever you decide, it's your call to make. Thanks, Cat. I'm still counting on your help, senpai. Shit, don't call me that. Damn. Oh boy. Huh? An emergency alert. What's going on? My apologies, that was supposed to be a code yellow, not a red alert. Wait, what? At any rate, Master, please come to the command room as soon as possible. We're on our way. Let's go. Senpai. There you are, Minami. Oh. Foo. Ah, oh, got you. Foo. Exactly 1 minute after I contacted you. Excellent work as always, Master of Chaldea. Our condition is currently set to green. We're not expecting to engage in combat at this time, but the situation remains dire. Right, Technical Advisor? Yeah, first off, Minami, Kadok, thanks for coming. In the event of an alert, it's standard operating procedure to stand by in the command room. Not really the kind of thing you need to thank us for. Yeah, what is it? What happened, Da Vinci? The heroic spirit summoning system activated on its own. Oh. You mean someone was summoned here without our involvement? This isn't a matter of someone just being added to the spirit origin graph. They fully materialize right here on the border. Is that even possible? I mean, it takes a ton of magical energy to summon a heroic spirit. I've heard there are 4 magical reactors here on the storm border. But they've gotta have their hands full just keeping all the existing heroic spirits around. I know there are sections like when Habitrot materialize, but even so. Wait, sections like Habitrot? Wait, what's different about her situation actually? Did I explain? Don't remember, it's been so long. What the hell's going on with the activation controls? Don't tell me you forgot to lock them down properly. We didn't know. They're constantly protected by electronic, physical, and magical safeguards. Disabling them requires authorization from both the director and Da Vinci. And Senpai, the master forming the contract with the summon servant, needs to be present to activate it as well. At least that was my understanding. I don't understand. How can this be happening? Normally, it shouldn't be possible for the system to activate on its own, especially since it needs to connect to the magical reactors to power itself. So whatever happened, the Nemos in the engine room must have seen it. And on that note, go ahead, engine room. Hey, this is the engine room. It's like I told ya. Usually, whenever you summon a servant, we get a request for energy allotment and adjust the reactors accordingly. But we did nothing of the sort this time. Far as I can tell, the damn levels adjusted themselves. What? And then you're saying the machinery activated on its own? It ain't like that. It's running all the time anyway. And the longer you run something like this without giving it a break, the better the chances of weird stuff happening. There's no way for us to be completely certain that everything's working in perfect order. Professor's been checking to see if anything's broken, and Captain Jackass is trying to figure out what went wrong. He's pretty worked up too. Says it's not right that he doesn't know what's going on in his own body. So not even Captain Nemo knows what's going on. Hard to believe he really has no idea what's happening with him, with his own noble phantasm. Good point. I may need to take a little more time to really dig into the details. I'm going to go plug into the ship and run a scan on the whole border. Would you give me a hand, Sion? Certainly. This isn't turning into one of those horror movie moments, is it? You know, like where the call's coming from inside the house. Wasn't it? What movie? When Stranger Calls or something like that? Is it? Most things we're afraid of are unknown, so in that sense, maybe. We've got a room full of experienced mages who know all about mystics most people have no clue exists. And yet we still have no idea what's giving us the run around here. Yep, sounds like a horror movie. Oh, stop that. I don't need you headbutting my side. So, by the way, where is this newly summoned servant? Well, about that... Sorry, I tried to get him to stay put, but he wouldn't listen. Did I give him French accent? I can't remember. He just kept heading this way no matter what. Hey, stop, damn it. Who? Oh, wait. Oh shit. Okay, we're not expecting Hassan of the Shining Star. There you are. Finally found you. That mask. Does this mean... I am Hassan. Hassan of the Shining Star, assassin. We meet again, Master. Again? Okay, I'm gonna assume he showed up in an event. Which... I'm assuming he showed up in an event that I didn't play the story of. Or, I played but I skipped the story because I don't have time to go through all the event stories. Oh. So I'm assuming we actually saw him before. Again? Did you just say again? That's unusual. Maybe he retains records of his past materializations. Or not, maybe we never really saw him before. I thought it would be kind of like Wangina, where we saw her in the summer event first. I'm pretty sure we've never met before. Did you forget then? Did you forget the time we fought together in Tokyo? In Tokyo? Wait, Shinjuku? I know we didn't promise to meet again, but we must have formed a connection that brought us together. I see. If you're here, then this must be Chaldea. I've been to Shinjuku, but I never saw you there. Wait, is this what I think it is? There are theories that say our understanding of the passage of time doesn't apply to the Throne of Heroes. So we met in the future, maybe? Maybe that's what's going on here. It could be that this Hassan of the Shining Star is... We never met in Shinjuku. I'm positive about that. It wasn't just Shinjuku. We fought at Odaiba too. What? Odaiba? No, wait. I can see you really don't remember. I see. I must have been summoned too early. No way. Then you're saying you met Minami here in a future singularity? Huh? Okay, Dantes, hi again. Edmund, you and I have met before. Isn't that right? Wait, what? I'm not sure. Hassan. He just took up his blade. It looks like Dantes has set him on edge. You. Wait. Wait, hold on a minute. Senpai, are you insane? Don't step between two heroic spirits about to fight. I'm sure there's just been a misunderstanding. Whoa. Minami, you okay? I know that look. He's about to fall into another Ram state. What? Ram state. Prepare to support his vital signs. Oh boy. We're about to dream a singularity, huh? I'm sorry, Mash. Oh boy. There are 3 in total. 3? No. You people need to either disable or filter all the remaining distortions. I know I'm only repeating what you've heard before, but listen up. These distortions are like singularities, but they aren't connected to human history. At the moment, the only singularities you need to be wary of are the elements. This means that every one of these distortions is located somewhere far beyond what you're used to. Well, whoa, what the whoa, what the hell? What in the Doki Doki Literature Club is happening? That's Tokyo Tower, maybe? A grey sky. A sky so low, it looks fit to come crashing down at any moment. Beneath the sky sprawls a cityscape. That's where you are. I am right now. I know these sights. I've seen them somewhere before. They exist somewhere in my memories. I even feel some vague nostalgia for them. Wait, is this actually Master's, like, is this his actual, past in a sense? Like this was his neighborhood where he lived? A perfectly ordinary, quiet little suburb. It looks just like the places I knew, like the town where I once lived a regular life. Yeah, maybe it's based on his memories, his past. Perhaps those are the kinds of thoughts going through your head right now. Yes, this looks just like the way to school. I mean, we were talking about school and all just now, and I guess I'm assuming this is based on the Master's, school life before he joined Caldia. I say the words out loud. That's right. This is the way to school. The road I take to walk there from home. This road I've seen before. This is one of the sights that's now buried somewhere in my memories. Wow, so we're low-key kinda going through the Master's past. And now I'm here. I have come here via a race shift. So this is where I've come? Or wait, it feels more like someone called me here. To Tokyo. Oh wow, this is Tokyo. The actually map of Tokyo, what the hell? Huh. Yeah, this is Tokyo. Here is Odaiba, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, here is Tokyo Tower, you can see that. Damn. It's a regular ass map. Okay. Well, we're finally here in the singularity, I guess. And yeah, weird shit happened. Hassan of the Shining Star just pop up into Caldia, and apparently we've met him in the future. Okay, so yeah, it's been quite a long session, so I think I'm gonna continue with section 3 in the next video. So yeah, I'll just stop here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this part 1, well, section 1 and 2 of Ordeal Call 2. I'm really excited to see where this is gonna go. It's gonna be focusing on all the adventure class, and apparently we're gonna be like, I'm guessing this is actually the Master's, like, his memories, like we're actually going through his past in a sense. So yeah, so Master was just a regular Tokyo student, I guess. And yeah, it's weird why like them did not expect of all things to go into this kind of setting, like a regular ass Tokyo and a school setting, apparently, based on the trailer. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys for section 3 in the next video. So yeah, that's it. Bye bye.